And this all you do, right? Like you don't got a 9 to 5 or like.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
So look, it's because I have my CDL, bro. But it's because like the CDL just wasn't challenging enough, bro. Like TikTok, bro, and doing videos is way harder than having a CDL job.
Elaborate.
Than being a driver, bro.
What's a CDL?
Like
truck
a
driver.
commercial driver
License to be a truck driver.
Being a truck driver?
Oh.
Like, it's just, like, I feel like being a TikToker, and I'm not going to say being a TikToker is harder than having a 9 to 5, because there's some hard.
It's a lot of hollering,
Right.
fool.
Yeah, fool, but it is really easy. It's way easier to be a TikToker. I mean, harder to be a TikToker than to be a truck driver.
I think so.
I agree
bro.
with you.
People don't know that. They're going to clown you and be like, oh, this fool, all he does is make videos. But you're speaking factuals right now.
I had my CDL, bro, and I was doing that for 7 years, bro.
Ooh.
7 years.
I want to touch on this, right? Because you did the CDL, you did truck driving and transition to the entertainment industry, right?
Yeah.
But you have people in the industry who actually went from the entertainment industry to getting their CDL. Like Tony Loya.
Ooh, yeah, bro.
Like, how do you feel about that? Is that a form of falling off to you? Or do you feel like he's doing the smart thing?
Bro, you know what? I think Tony Loya really understood that maybe he wasn't popping enough in the music industry and that he had to make his move. Because guess what? Money ends up slowing down, bro.
Yeah.
And so the money slowed down for him. But guess what? He said, I'm going to take this money because, he still has money. And he just went, boom. And when it took it to the trucking industry. And now I think he actually bought his truck, bro. Making a lot of money.
Now I think he's like doing the MMA shit, like bro trying to be a boxer and or like a, you know what I'm saying? Would you say Tony Loya fell off?
Yeah.
Of course he fell off.
Tony Loya fell off.
Shit, like
You
that?
don't know.
Yeah, Tony Loya did fall off, bro. And I think that Tony Loya can probably admit that he fell off. But the thing about it is Tony Loya can still come back up, you know? It's gonna take some collaborations, bro. That's what I always tell fools. It's collaborations, bro. And there's just one big saying, bro, that I've been telling fools it's called change or die. So like if you don't change something that you're doing, you're going to fall off, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to die, fool.
That's facts.
That's why I'm gonna change this red hat, bro.
Yeah, when you come in LA, put the blue one.
That's classic right there.
Nobody's ever tried to press me for the P though.
The P shots to the P dogs.
Crazy thing.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they told me I can't wear it in a certain neighborhood. I actually wore it in that neighborhood, bro.
What neighborhood was it exactly?
They know, bro.
You know.
I was with one of my cousins, bro. We were just like walking. I was like, "Hey, bro, do you actually think that like they'll press me?" He's like, I'm not gonna say what he said. Well, he said like, "Yeah, bro. Honestly, they won't do nothing." We started walking through the hood. Nothing happened, bro. So yeah.
Probably thought you had the blicker with the
You know what I'm
mask
saying?
on and everything. Oh,
But they was a terrorist and shit.
We're doing it, bro.